mean, David, look, to me, this actually isn't a Trump story or a Kanye story or Fuentes story, right? This is the rot inside the Republican Party story.
Yes.
And it's the same story that we covered when after, grab them in the you-know-what, Rudy Giuliani, Chris Christie, all these establishment Republicans refused to withdraw their support for his candidacy. We would learn later that Reince Priebus wanted to flip him off the ticket and put Pence on, but nobody walked away. It's the same rot that kept them on board when he made those comments I played, seeing good people on both sides of Charlottesville, and John Kelly had his head in his hand. And I would come to this table after all of these crises and say, where's the Republican Party? And honestly, in 2015, it broke my flippin' heart to see people that I had known and in some ways aided politically say and do nothing. After grab him in the bleep, after good people on both sides, after David Duke, who I'm not familiar with the KKK. But now we are 10 train stops past that. This is who they are. And what does that campaign look like in 24, David Jolly?
Nicole, thank you so much for that. This is a Republican story. This is the story of today's Republican Party, not of Donald Trump, a former president, simply having dinner with anti-Semitic and other actors of hate. This moment was created by today's Republican Party. This is what the Republican Party has given the country over the last 6 years by elevating and celebrating the man Donald Trump. Donald Trump, if he had never been elevated by today's Republican Party, would be some shady business guy who had dinner with anti-Semites, and we wouldn't be talking about it. This is a moment of today's Republicanism. And I don't even like the word Trumpism anymore because it assigns Donald Trump's personal beliefs to the party. This is the party. This is it. This is Mitch McConnell. This is Kevin McCarthy. This is Marco Rubio. This is Richard Burr, Ted Cruz, Ron DeSantis, Mike Pompeo, Nikki Haley, Kristi Noem. Name all of them. This is their moment. They created this. And when we talk about, who will be the next person that takes the party past Donald Trump, that's not even an accurate question. Because whoever is the next person will be the person that gave us this moment as well. And so their silence obviously affirms that narrative. I don't think we will hear Kevin McCarthy say much at all. It's easy to condemn anti-Semitism. Maybe that's the quote he'll give Jake. But he's not going to condemn Donald Trump because he's in what we talk about, this corrupt bargain of trying to get the 218 votes to be Speaker of the House because he, too, is a leading Republican. This is their moment right now. And so in 2024, this is the Republican brand. It is a brand that embraces and gives harbor to anti-Semitism, to white nationalism, to white supremacy, and to hate. This is today's GOP.